Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Coshocton High School basketball tonight. The Meadowbrook Colts are facing the Tri-Valley Scotties from Dresden in a district final here in Division II boys of the Ohio High School Athletic Association tournament here in the East District. Huge crowd on hand, lots of folks from Byesville and Cambridge in that area with wearing their orange one side of the gym, other side all in the black and gold of Tri-Valley. Going to be an exciting basketball game. Thanks for tuning in on WILE 97.7, also on Your Radio Place YouTube, and also on the Your Radio Place Facebook page. We got lots of options for you to listen to the ball game tonight. Big basketball game. I'm going to bring in my partner here, Mike Snively. Let's talk, Mike, how these teams got here to this point in time in this basketball game.
Well, you know, Tri-Valley comes in as the number 2 seed this year in the tournament, and Meadowbrook comes in as the 4 seed. Tri-Valley's path to the district final has been a win over Indian Creek, 50-17. They beat West Holmes also by 17, and they beat East Liverpool at Claymont last week by 9 points. Meadowbrook, on the other hand, came in as the number 4 seed, and they defeated Cambridge, their arch rival, in a slugfest, 47-44. Then they beat Indian Valley for the sectional championship, 49-33. And then last Wednesday, you and I had the game where they were outstanding at Indian Valley, where Meadowbrook knocked off the number 1 seed, New Philly, 56-54. So that's where we are in the winter tonight, Dave. Would you like to talk about where they're heading and who they're playing next?
They'll be heading to the Gonvo in Athens. It's going to happen, a regional basketball tournament. Down there, they're going to be facing the Heath. The winner of this game is going to be taking on Heath, who defeated Columbus Beechcroft.
Which was probably an upset.
That was a little bit of an upset there. But Heath has been on a roll the last couple of seasons, had a really nice year again this year. So maybe a little bit upset, but not completely surprising that Heath would win that basketball game. Coming in that other side now, you got Waverly, who has a 2,000-point score, and then they're going to be taking on the winner of a game that's taking place tonight as well, Greenfield, McLean, and Sheridan, another MBL team involved tonight. So lots of local flavor there, and hopefully, you know, we're going to see how this game transpires. But these two teams have already played once this year. Tri-Valley got the better of it in December, and Tri-Valley played without the Lyle brothers that night. So that's a little bit different here. We're going to see them, you know, playing with the Lyles. I saw them play against John Glenn, called that basketball game for the same station we're on tonight, and Tri-Valley was hitting on all cylinders that night. They just blew John Glenn out of the gym that night. So if they play as well as they did in that one, Meadowbrook going to have their hands full.
Absolutely.
But you like having the best player on the floor on your team, and that's what's Jake Singleton, and it's kind of been verified through the media today as Jake Singleton, again, the East District Player of the Year. That's 2 years in a row.
Yes.
And I think you told me it's 6 years in a row a Meadowbrook player has won that award.
That is true. 6 straight years a Meadowbrook player has won East District Player of the Year. Going back to this game earlier when these two teams met on December 14th, and you know, in basketball, 2.5 months is like a different year because teams grow.
Yes, it is.
You know, some teams fade, some teams get better. But, you know, it was a game without the Lyle brothers playing for Tri-Valley, and Singleton did get his 1,000th point in that game, by the way.
Okay.
He did that, and of course, now he's over 1,500 now. But Meadowbrook did not have really any control of that game whatsoever. Tri-Valley controlled the tempo, got to about a 13, 14-point lead at halftime, and it stayed about that for the entire for the first game. So it looks like we're getting ready for setting up for the national anthem.
All right, we'll take a quick break here, about a 2-minute break, and we will be back. You're listening to High School Basketball on 97.7 WILE, ABC Sports.
ABC Sports presents High School Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Doan Ford, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Cooling, Southeastern Med, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Valentine Insurance, Beth A Glass CPA, Allen Hunter State Farm, Muskingum Valley Health Centers, Guernsey County Children's Services, Stoney's RV, Sales and Service, Spectrum Sales, Simple Windows and Doors, Sarah Wickerham State Farm, KIK Extreme Desserts, Dean Orthodontics, and the Battery Depot.
Projected starting lineups, because we haven't got quite all of them, but pretty certain that for Meadowbrook they're going to start Drew Webster, who's number 0, Romeo Dorsey's number 1, Jake Singleton number 3, going to start Josh Hupp number 10, and Trayvon Mayle is going to round out the starting lineup. For Tri-Valley, Jalen Goins Chandler, Ty Smith, Alex Williams, Luke Lyle, and Eric Neal will round out the starting lineup for Tri-Valley.
Let's not forget, too, Luke Lyle and Ty Smith, they've been starters since they've been freshmen, and they're seniors this year. I mean,
they've been playing basketball for a long time for Tri-Valley.
I mean, they have been, I remember doing them guys, their games on the radio 4 years ago, and I was like, holy cow, that's been 4 years that they've been starting on this Tri-Valley basketball team.
And, you know, they're, from everything that, you know, you see all these kids and you see them play, and I saw a lot of Tri-Valley basketball last year, but Ty Smith is the engine that makes Tri-Valley go. He does so many things for Tri-Valley. He can score. He can rebound. He's a good defender. He creates and forces turnovers. Just does a lot of really good things for Tri-Valley. Just a really nice young man to talk to as well. Really nice kid. And I really think if he plays well for Tri-Valley, then they're going to be tough to beat tonight.
Yeah, he second team all East District selection. And what I remember him, he picks a lot of pockets.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Now, you know, in the same respect here, seeing Tri-Valley early in the season, I just thought all along Tri-Valley had the best unit of the best team in the district.
Yes.
They've got size, and you know, they're going to bring Aaron Frew off the bench tonight. Aaron Frew was a starter for most of the year last year. So, you know, it's nice having a kid. You're going to have plenty of experience. You can bring him off the bench. He's also got great size. And that's something that Tri-Valley really has across the board. You know, Eric Neal, just a big body inside. He's a young kid, too. He's only a sophomore. You got Frew coming in off the bench. And then the guard play has just been outstanding. Lyle, who during football season, they didn't even think he was going to get to play basketball season, the oldest one there, Luke, because he had a foot injury, he had some surgery done, and then the next thing you know, all of a sudden, hey, he's going to play basketball. It was just after the first of the year. So good for him, and I know he wanted to. He's a senior. You want to get that senior season in there.
Right.
So good for him to come back from the injury.
Colts coming in on a 15-game win streak, and we mentioned this, I think, earlier in the maybe last game at Indian Valley. Every game, the Colts have 3 losses this year, and they're by double digits each loss. But every close game the Colts have been in this year, and they've been in a slew of them this year, they've won every close game. And we talked at New Philly, if the game is close, Meadowbrook's going to have a chance. In fact, they don't know how to lose when the game's close.
And they have seniors. You got 5 seniors running around out there. They made the big free throws in that basketball game, if you remember. The seniors stepped up, made free throws late, Romeo Dorsey, normally a 50% free throw shooter, made 4 out of 6 in the fourth quarter. Just a huge contribution from Romeo. Josh Hupp made a couple of free throws, and he scored all his points in the second half.
Yes, he did. He had huge contributions.
So not only is you got the best player, but you need some help from those other guys. They just have to have those other guys. You got to have Dorsey. He's got to get you some points. Hupp's got to get you some points. So those are all what they're looking for here. So,
and Singleton in that first quarter against New Philly, the number 1 seed, really got going. Got 10 points in that first quarter. Kind of got the rest of the Colts some confidence. And then after that, you know, the 4 other guys, they got contributions from 6 other guys that night.
Right.
And they were able to get confidence and carry Jake the rest of the way.
Now, I'll be interested to see how Tri-Valley handles it, because you notice in that game we did the other night against New Philly, their solution to try to slow him down was to trap him.
Yes.
And now New Philly had big guards as well. They had 6'4", 6'5" guards running around. So that trap was pretty significant when they run that big guy at Singleton. But tonight, you know, Lyle and Ty Smith aren't exactly Jalen Goins-Chandler, good athlete, but not really the size. So
they're not 6'2" and 6'3".
We'll see how that's going to go here. Opening tip ready to go here from Coshocton. Dorsey and Eric Neal going to tip it off here for us. And this district final is almost underway. It is now underway. Tri-Valley going to control the tip. Jalen Goins-Chandler with the basketball, setting up the offense for Tri-Valley. Over to Alex Williams. He's guarded by Singleton.
Meadowbrook straight man-to-man.
Carried the basketball, so that's going to be a turnover to start the game. Jake Singleton doing one of those little things that he does, pressuring the basketball.
Yeah,
Meadowbrook with the basketball here for their first possession of the game. Singleton going to bring it up. Looks like man-to-man there from Tri-Valley.
Alex Williams is guarding Jake Singleton right now. Alex Williams,
Singleton
5'11".
penetrates into the lane, up, left hand, and there he is, starting strong again. Jake Singleton with 2 to start it off. It's 2-0 here in the early going.
Really good flip shot. He gets to the basket. He makes that thing 99 out of 100 times.
Ty Smith handling it now for the Scotties. Dorsey out in the passing lane. He and Eric Neal get tangled up a little bit. They're going to call a foul on Romeo there. That's his team's first of the basketball game.
Dorsey just a little over-aggressive. Knocks down the Tri-Valley player. Good call by the official.
All right, inbound it there. Luke Lyle got it. Lefty between the legs. Over to Goins-Chandler now. Goins-Chandler trying to set it up. High screen there for Lyle. He pulls up that lefty jumper. He likes that shot, and that's his first bucket of the game. Luke Lyle with 2. It's 2-all now. Singleton with the basketball for the Colts.
Not going to find a better shot for him than Luke Lyle.
He's really good off the dribble. That pull-up 15-footer is his money. Singleton penetrates again, kicks it back to Dorsey. Dorsey now finds Webster. He lets it go from the three-point line. It's off the rim. Alex Williams with the board for the Scotties, and they're on the run. Lyle throws it ahead to Neal. Neal trying to corral it, can't get it done. Out to Goins-Chandler for 3, and that's good. Goins-Chandler with the 3. It's 5-2. Scotties lead early here.
Tri-Valley makes their first 2 shots of the night.
Dorsey with that high screen for Singleton. He penetrates. Hit the backboard, not much rim there. And here come the Scotties with the break. Ty Smith looking in at Neal. Dorsey trying to keep it out of his hands. Trayvon Mayle harassing Ty Smith. Neal's got it now. Puts a move on Dorsey. Penetrates in, left-handed. Hook shot, can't get it to go. And that's a board from Singleton. He got it away from... Throws it ahead into the corner to Hupp.
Officials letting him play a little bit.
He penetrates. Kicks it over to Mayo. He can't get the little baseline to go. Ty Smith with a board. Up ahead to Lyle. He lets it go from 3. Off the mark. Singleton with another rebound. And here come the Colts on the run. Singleton to his left. Pulls back, hits, puts a 3 up, and that one's good. Jake Singleton with his first 3 of the game. It's 5-all. 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Just everything we expected to see. Lots of intensity here so far in this basketball.
Physical, loud crowd, everything's here.
Goins-Chandler on the penetration. He can't get it to go. Singleton with the board. He's on the run. He's going to the rim, puts it up. It's blocked. Neal got a piece of it. Smith with the board. Here he comes, throws it ahead to Goins Chandler. Shot fake. Back to Alex Williams. Goins Chandler had it in the corner and kicked it out to Ty Smith. He penetrates to his right. Can't get the shot off. Tries to dump it to Lyle. That's stolen. Here comes Singleton ahead to Dorsey. Dorsey, little Euro step. Nice move from Romeo Dorsey. It's 7-5 Colts.
Dorsey really improving on his footwork throughout this season.
Ty Smith now for the Scotties. Over to Goins Chandler. Alex Williams harassed by Singleton. He backs off the dribble a little bit. Tries to penetrate into the lane. Can't get there. Singleton cut him off. Now Neal's got it in the corner. Got past Dorsey. Neal got up in the air, and there's going to be a foul called, and that's going to be on Singleton, I believe.
And they're lucky they didn't get Dorsey on the baseline, because that would have given him a quick 2.
There was a lot of contact down there.
Yes, there was.
All right, Eric Neal checking out of the ball game, as is Ty Smith. Aaron Frew into the game, as is Max Lyle. Got 2 Lyles in the game now. The oldest Lyle, he's got the basketball over to Alex Williams. Frew, backdoor cut. They can't get it to him. Hands it to Goins Chandler. He penetrates, kicks it back. Lyle gonna penetrate, spins, shots up, off front of the rim and in.
Not an easy shot, well defended by Meadowbrook. Good defense, but better offense there.
Luke Lyle, for a lefty, he likes going back to his right.
He
to
does,
get that
I've
shot.
noticed that over the years.
All right, Singleton sets up shop. It's 7 apiece, 3:43 to go in the first quarter.
If you're Meadowbrook, you got to like the start you did tonight compared to the first game.
Exactly. That's a dump down to Webster, and Webster scores his first basket of the game. It's 9-7 Meadowbrook.
Nice offense.
Yes, it was. Goins Chandler now with the basketball. Max Lyle with a backdoor cut. Now he's trying to get open, and Mayle's just harassing him, not letting him get it. Crossover dribble to his left, and that's going to be an illegal screen on Aaron Frew. And that's going to be Aaron's first foul.
Hey, it's good to see the official Jose Davis get a district final game. One of the more outstanding athletes to come out of the state of Ohio. Former Kent State quarterback, but an outstanding official as well.
All right, Meadowbrook with the basketball again. Singleton, lefty dribble. Hupp goes back door. Can't get it to him. Webster got it. Reverse the ball to Mayle. Back to Hupp in the corner. Over to Mayle. He squares up. Nothing doing. Webster got it out on the wing again. Hupp going to use Dorsey for a screen, but doesn't do it. Singleton, backdoor cut. Lays it up and in. Tough layup. Under pressure, but Singleton gets it to go. That's his 7th point. Ty Smith on the other end penetrates. And I think they're going to call that one on the floor.
I think they're going to get Webster.
Yep, that was Webster.
Yeah, Webster kind of riding him in through the lane. Good call by the official. Colts have made their last 3 shots, lead by 4.
Tri-Valley with the ball underneath their own basket. There's Singleton. He stole the basketball, and then he got fouled. And that's going to be on, I think that was on Lyle.
They got
Max Lyle.
They got it on Max Lyle, his first. Key stat already here, Dave. 4 turnovers for Tri-Valley. Meadowbrook 0 turnovers.
And you want to win that turnover battle, that's for sure. Singleton now in the half court. He's waving Mayle through. Now to Hupp in the corner. Singleton on a little basket cut. He doesn't get it. And that's going to be a turnover on Hupp.
Hupp wanted to hit the backdoor cutting Singleton, and they kind of weren't on the same page. Kind of did carry the basketball. And
of course, you said they didn't have any turnovers in the next
them.
position. They turned it over.
Of course.
All right, Goins Chandler now with a basketball for the Scotties. Little screen from Max Lyle over to Neal. Bodies on the floor. Lots of contact in this basketball game. Lyle pulls up. There's a nice, he's off the dribble. He's awfully tough. Luke Lyle with his 6th point of the basketball game. He's got 6 of the Scotties' 9.
3 for 3 from the flip field.
Hupp thought about the 3 and turned it down. Mayle's got it. He penetrates. Back to Webster. Singleton on the wing. Now back to Mayle and reverse to Hupp. Webster in the corner with it now. He gets it to Dorsey. Dorsey, spin move. I think they're going to call a foul on Eric Neal.
Yeah, they got Neal down on the baseline, and it is hard for us to see because we are in the balcony behind this basket that they are currently at right now, so it's hard for us to see anything going down on the baseline.
I couldn't see the contact, but I'm sure it was there, so we'll go with that. Inbounds now, Mill. Shot fake, gets it to Singleton. Singleton, high screen from Dane Singleton just into the ball game. Lets it go deep, and it hit the support, so that's going to be out of bounds, and Tri-Valley's going to have it.
Yeah, it hit the support, and I didn't know if the officials caught it, but they did. Good call, Tri-Valley basketball.
All right, Goins Chandler again running the show for the Scotties. Over to Ty Smith, now to Max Lyle. Goins Chandler with it. Inside screen for Neal. They couldn't get it to him, though. Goins Chandler penetrates, puts up the shot. It's an air ball. Max Lyle comes down with it. Nice little pump fake, up and under move. Max Lyle for two. It's a tie game at 11 here.
Lyle at the right place at the right time.
A minute to go here in the first quarter. Great intensity, good atmosphere in this gym for this basketball game. Hupp penetrates into the lane. He dumps it to Singleton. Shot fake. A lot of contact, but no foul called. Here come the Scotties. Luke Lyle likes that pull. Nice stop and go move from Luke Lyle, but he missed the layup. Singleton's got it. 40 seconds to go in the corner. Singleton in a hurry, but it was 1-on-3. He decided better of it. Mayle's got it. He puts up a three. Off the back iron, no good. Lyle's got the rebound for the Scotties. 26 seconds to go. They might hold it for one here. Max Lyle caught the ball, and he was out of bounds. And Coach McLaughlin is not happy because he wanted one shot.
Yeah, and he's not going to get that. Now, Meadowbrook's going to get a chance at a 2-for-1 because they will get the last shot and get the possession arrow to start the second quarter.
All right, here come the Colts. Singleton down under 20 seconds now. Be surprised if he doesn't take this last shot. They're going to run him off some screens, it looks like. Mail gets it to Hupp. Singleton now off that low screen. He can't get it. 4 seconds. Hupp pulls up, lets the three go. Nice board from Dane Singleton. He got fouled on the putback, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws. The horn went, but that was after the foul, definitely after the foul.
He's going to, I'd say Dane's going to get to take 2 shots out here standing by himself.
Yes, he is. Singleton going to shoot these 2 free throws, and just like the other night, right when he got in the game the other night, he contributed quickly, and he did so here. Offensive rebound, and now hits that first free throw to give the Colts a 12-11 lead.
These are the first 2 free throws of the game for either team.
And that second one is up, and it's off the back of the iron. All right, that's the end of the quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and ABC Sports.
The Battery Depot is a local battery and multi-purpose shop in Cambridge. They carry or rebuild a wide selection of batteries such as interstate automotive, industrial, marine, gas, and electric golf cart batteries, rechargeable, household, and everyday batteries. When they say no job is too big or too small, well, they mean it. At Battery Depot, they won't shy away from any job ranging from golf cart repair and customization, trailer wiring, fleet vehicle customization, including power inverters and custom generator racks. They stock batteries for everything ranging from dozers and semis to watches and key fobs. Located on Campbell Avenue in Cambridge, 740-432-2000.
I'm not buying till I check Doan Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford online at
Back at Coshocton
DoanFord.com.
High School after one. Meadowbrook leads 12-11 in this district final. Winner will be going on to the regional in Athens. Exciting basketball game so far here.
Physical, referees doing a fine job letting these guys play, and a much better start for the Colts compared to the first meeting. Down 8 in the first quarter in Dresden earlier this year, now lead by 1 here at Coshocton.
All right, Singleton with that first possession. Penetrates, lays it up and in. Tough under pressure, and Jake Singleton finds a way to get that one to go down. 14-11 now, Meadowbrook. Tri-Valley now in the offensive end. Eric Neal trying to get it to Goins Chandler coming off a screen. Instead he penetrates. Dorsey on his hip. Dorsey bumped him, and that's going to be Dorsey's second foul. Blocking foul on Romeo Dorsey.
Dane Singleton has been getting some quality minutes filling in for Dorsey this year, so we'll see if he gets a little more time tonight.
Eric Neal at the line for the Scotties, and the first one is off the mark. 14-11 here, just got into the second period, 7:35 to go until halftime. Neal going to shoot the second here of this two-shot foul.
Dane Singleton does check in for Dorsey, who has 2 fouls.
Probably a wise move. You just don't want him to get 3 this early in the game. Neal off the mark on that second free throw, and here come the Colts again. Nice shot fake from Mail and penetration, but bounce pass is turned over. Neal with the steal. Lyle over to Ty Smith. He a little shake and bake move. He penetrates, but he turns it over. Singleton's got it. Boy, he split the D and got to the rim. What a great move from Jake Singleton. He just turned on the jets and broke right through those 2 defenders for the easy layup.
Was absolutely gliding down the floor.
Jake now with 11. 16-11, 7 minutes to play until halftime. Goins Chandler, he penetrates, he pulls up. Can't get the bank shot to go. Singleton with another rebound.
His 5th.
He crosses over, gets into the lane, and they're going to call a charge on him. Yes, I had a feeling.
I believe that's 2, if that's on Singleton, yeah.
That is Singleton's second foul, yes.
And, you know, Coach Jarrett's going to say, hey, I trust you, big boy. You got to hang in there.
Well, and that's one, you got a jump stop in that situation, and he just left his feet, and his momentum's carrying him forward.
Right.
When you got a jump stop and go straight up. Just didn't get it done. 2 fouls now on Singleton. That's a major story in the basketball game. Goins Chandler now. He kicks it over to Max Lyle. He penetrates, spin move, tries the up and under and gets it to go. Nice move from the freshman. That's his 4th point of the basketball game, and it's 13-16 now, Meadowbrook.
That's a heck of a move for a freshman against Jake Singleton, one of the better defenders in the area.
Hupp has it now, reverses the ball to Webster. Back to Hupp. He's got the 3 look. Off the iron, not good. Luke Lyle with the rebound for Tri-Valley. He's on the run. And he gets picked up by Hupp. It forces him back outside. Neal's got the basketball on the dribble. He's trying to do something with it, but he just turned it over. I think Mail's got it now. Singleton's got it. He was looking to try to split that D again and just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get a handle on the basketball.
Colts getting a lot of good transition looks. Struggling a hair in the half-court sets.
Hupp thought about the 3 again and turned it down. Goins Chandler not going to come out unless he hits one of those, and there he did. Josh Hupp, and that's going to get us a 30-second timeout from Tri-Valley.
You know, Josh Hupp is a guy that struggled early in the season with his three-pointers, and in fact, I think there was a time he was like 3 of 24. But now he's a weapon now for the Colts.
And that's one of those. He's got to hit that shot if they're going to come out and guard him. So that's the whole thing. If he's not going to hit that shot, he's not going to bother to come out of there. So
right,
big play there for him to hit that 3.
Yeah, we're to give you an update of how we are up here. We got a little bit of a late start due to flooded waters here, but we are connected and ready to go. So Dave and I are standing in between our producer Adam Green and don't have the greatest of views of the baseline, the side that Meadowbrook's going to right now.
My first time in this gym, and it reminds me of like an old school gym that you would see in the movie Hoosiers.
A little bit, yeah. It's got the balcony that surrounds it. It's loud, and looks like we have a breeze here. The flag,
the flag's moving. But there's a huge crowd. This gym is pretty close to being full tonight for this district final, and well, it should be. Great high school basketball teams and great following from both schools. Tri-Valley now out of the timeout. You got it to Lyle in the corner, to Ty Smith now. He penetrates. Can't get to the rim though. Lyle, he's had a couple of really nice moves inside. And Dane Singleton, he pulls back and lets the 2 go, but can't get a nice rebound from Goins Chandler. And he dumped it down to Luke Lyle, but blocked with authority there. And I'm not sure, was that Webster that got that one or Singleton maybe?
But it was a heck of a pass from Goins Chandler.
Great pass.
Yeah, off of the rebound miss.
Tri-Valley now inbounds it. Lyle's got it. Neal posting up inside on Dane Singleton. Dane did a nice job, made him catch it away from the basket. Neal trying to get rid of it, almost traveled. Now Ty Singleton He beats Mail. Nice job using his body right there. He cut Trayvon off to get the foul drawn, and he's going to now shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, that tells me a little bit about Ty Smith's quickness, because you just usually don't go past Trayvon Mail that easily. Trayvon, an excellent defender with good footwork.
As I said before, I think Ty Smith is probably the most important player on this Tri-Valley team. He just does so many things, and he's got a quick first step, as you just pointed out there. He got a little bit of space and forced that into a foul situation.
Second team all-district player announced yesterday.
Ty Smith, both free throws are good. 19-15 Meadowbrook. 4:56 to go until halftime. Singleton now hands it to Hupp. Hupp over to Mail. Dane Singleton off a high screen from Hupp. Now Hupp's going to get a screen from Webster. Now here comes Singleton. He's got it. Always dangerous from anywhere in the gym. Crossover, can't get loose. Mail with a nice shot fake. Nice job from Max Lyle recovering. Mail penetrates. Slipped a little bit. Threw up a wild shot, and that was rebounded by Eric Neal. Here comes Lyle. He crosses over. Now gets it to Smith. Smith with a little bit of space. He's going to the rim. Tries to pass it and dump it off, but nothing going there. A lot of orange jerseys inside there.
Smith went up with the verticality was Dane Singleton went straight up, and Smith put his head down and ended up on the floor after that mess. But no foul called, probably a good job of officiating there.
Aaron Frew checking into the basketball game for Tri-Valley.
Tri-Valley going with the box set here. Look for something for the inbounder. A play here.
Back to Ty Smith, as you just pointed out, but he gets cut off by Mail. Ty sizes him up. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. It's off the back of the rim. Singleton with another rebound. Breaks out of there, and they're going to make him stop him. Over to Mail. Webster had a look at a three, turned it down. Hupp's got it. And that's a block. That's going to be on Luke Lyle. I think that's Luke's first foul of the basketball game.
And the crowd's not yelling Luke. I know that for sure.
They're not yelling Luke? Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure the Tri-Valley crowd was not yelling Luke there.
Yeah, they weren't yelling Luke. They weren't happy with the call. All right, Meadowbrook going to take it out of bounds on the sideline, and they inbound it to Singleton. Singleton leisurely dribbled across half court. Running them off a couple screens. Nice crossover there from Hupp, but he can't get to the rim. Mayo has it. He kicked it into Dane Singleton. Now back to Webster. Maybe had an opportunity in there. Nice cut from Singleton. He gets it, pulls up, baseline jumpers off the mark. Faded a little bit on that one. Alex Williams with a rebound for Tri-Valley, and here comes the Scotties. Ty Smith with the basketball. Basket cut there, backdoor from Lyle, and he misses the lane. Almost tipped back in by Frew. That would have been a heck of a play.
An accidental tip in at that.
Yeah. Webster has it now for the Colts. And Coach Jarrett going to call a timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break here. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and ABC Sports.
Your home and your car are likely your two biggest investments. Protecting them from unexpected damage is a prime concern to WB Green Insurance. They are proud to represent Westfield Insurance, a financial service organization that provides insurance products for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers, along with personalized claim service that's fast and friendly. To learn how Westfield can help with your insurance needs, talk to WB Green Insurance today.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit DeanOrtho.com for more info.
Back at Coshocton High School here, a little game reset. Meadowbrook 19, Tri-Valley 15. 3:05 left until halftime. As advertised, we anticipated a tense basketball game. Lots of intensity from both teams. Lots of loud fans, and we're certainly getting all that tonight here.
Defense very aggressive on both ends. Crowd obviously aggressive. Well officiated game tonight. No easy looks tonight, Dave. Everything's going to be, every 2 points, every 3 points is going to be challenged.
Going to have to earn it tonight. Singleton now with the ball for the Colts. out of this timeout, see if they get something special going here. Singleton just going to pull up from deep, and he doesn't get it to go. Lyle with the rebound. He kicks it ahead to Frew. Frew gets it blocked. Singleton came from behind out of nowhere and blocks Aaron Frew going in for that uncontested layup. I'm not a big LeBron fan, but a la LeBron.
Yeah,
right
Singleton's been fantastic all over the court tonight. Has 6 rebounds, a block shot, 2 steals, and not countless number of points already.
Tri-Valley inbounding under their own basket. Dorsey back in the basketball game here for Meadowbrook. Neal takes him off the dribble. Now Lyle's got it. He goes in. Shot fake. Nice shot fake there. Neal comes up with a rebound, but it's knocked away. He's on the floor. Bodies everywhere. Lyle going to go in again. That's blocked. But he got his own rebound and put it back in. Max Lyle stays after it there. That's his 6th point. 19-17 now. Meadowbrook leads.
Bodies all over the floor. Tri-Valley just a little more hustle on that possession. Gets the 2 points, knocks it down to a 2-point game.
All right. Colts with the basketball. Webster surveys the scene. He gets a screen from Dorsey. Mail has it over to Singleton. Singleton kicks it to Mail. He squares up on the 3. It's off the back iron. And that's going to be a foul on Trayvon Mail.
Mail trying to follow his shot, collided with Goins Chandler. Chandler goes to the ground, hit his elbow pretty good, but I think he's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. That was a hard hit on the floor there.
Nothing intentional, though.
And that's going to be Trayvon's 2nd foul. That is the 7th team foul now for Meadowbrook. So Goins Chandler going to shoot the 1-and-1 here for Tri-Valley.
Free throw attempt 5-and-5 tonight for Tri-Valley.
And that front end is good. He's going to get the 2nd one. 19-18 now. Meadowbrook with a 1-point lead. Goins Chandler can change that here with his 2nd free throw. 2nd free throw up and good. 19 all now in the 2nd quarter. 2:03 to go until half. Josh Hupp brings it up, gets it to Webster. Now to Ivel, who's just been checked into the basketball game. Back to Singleton. Singleton thought about the 3. Now Hupp's going to try the 3 in the corner. Nails it. Big bucket for Josh Hupp.
Josh Hupp has been huge in this tournament.
His 2nd 3. Lyle trying to answer for the Scotties. He can't get it to go. Hupp getting with the rebound, but Dorsey does. Ahead to Singleton. Goins Chandler tries to take the charge, and oh my goodness.
They got him for the charge.
They called the charge there, and it's the hardest call in the game. It just is.
It is. The block charge is the hardest call. Usually if you're the district player of the year, you get that call. And this is going to send Jake to the bench with 1:32 and a half.
Which on defense, that's okay. I mean he does play great defense for him, but at the same time, you get a chance to take him out of the basketball game here because they're on defense. 22-19. Meadowbrook leads. 1:28 to go until halftime. Tri-Valley trying to capitalize on Singleton being out of the basketball game, and they just turned it over.
Now let's see if Coach Jarrett will go offense-defense with Jake here. Doesn't appear that he's going to.
I think he's just going to leave him out here. All right, Hupp now going to run the show for Meadowbrook. He penetrates. Back to Webster now. Hupp has hit 2 threes in this quarter.
Colts going to space out the Scotties.
Ivel over to Webster now. Screen from Dorsey. Dorsey goes to the basket. Catches it down low. Nice gather by Romeo Dorsey. He gets it up and goes in.
And we're just going to have a fan ejected from Meadowbrook.
And we now have a fan ejection. So it's a real tournament game now if somebody gets ejected.
I'm not going to say any names, but it's a Meadowbrook fan getting ejected from the game, and he does leave, gets his last word in.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, first, you're exactly right. We now have a real tournament game.
It's a real tournament game. 24-19, less than a minute to go here. Tri-Valley trying to score and get back into this contest, down 5. Ty Smith gets it over to Lyle. Lyle's going to try to go off the dribble. He's got a really nice shot off the dribble. Tries a little up and under spin. We're going to call a foul on Ivel there.
Lyle went with his right hand that time.
Yes, he did. Luke Lyle's got 6 points. He's going to shoot 2 free throws here to try to give himself 8. 38.7 seconds to go until halftime.
Free throw number 7 and 8 here upcoming for the Scotties.
And Lyle makes the first one. As a team, they're 5 for 7 now, or excuse me, 5 for 8 from the free throw line. 5 for 7, I had it right the first time. Trying to look at my scorebook quickly here. Lyle eyes the rim, and that one is good as well. He's got 8 points, 24-21 Meadowbrook.
You're exactly right, Dave. We're matching up. I have 6 for 8 for the line for Tri-Valley, and just 1 of 2 for the Colts.
38 seconds to go. Hupp, spin move, going all the way to the rim, lays it up and gets fouled. Just when we thought with Singleton on the bench they might try to hold it for one, Josh Hupp said, nah, I got this.
Josh says I'm going coast to coast here and may have gotten bailed out on that foul by Eric Neal. Nonetheless, he's going to the line for 2.
Hupp going to shoot 2 free throws now. The first one is good. 25-21. Colts ahead of Scotties. 33.2 seconds left until halftime.
Late substitution, Dane Singleton checking in for Romeo Dorsey.
That's a good move, I think. Dorsey's got 2 fouls. You don't want him to get the third down here in this last few seconds of the half. Hupp eyes the rim. Gets that one to go. Josh Hupp with 8 big points here for Meadowbrook. They lead at 26-21. 30 seconds now until half. Ty Smith, high screen from Eric Neal. Kicks it back to Neal. Going Chandler, trying to get himself open. He's got it out on the wing, directing a little traffic now. Neal going to screen for him. High pick and roll. Over to Luke Lyle.
Down to 10 seconds.
8 seconds now. Going Chandler going to have to create on his own, and he does. Penetrates. Lots of contact, but nothing called. Dane Singleton, he didn't know what was going on.
We still don't know what's going on here. We had a late whistle. Dane thought he heard a whistle. It was about 1.7 seconds left when all this happened. Dane just kind of stopped.
And then he stepped out of bounds. This is why they did blow the whistle.
This is going to be interesting to see what they do here.
They're going 1 second, and it's going to be Tri-Valley basketball because Singleton had the ball and he just kind of casually stepped out of bounds. I think he was anticipating a foul call maybe there because there was a lot of contact.
Just a weird process, and this is probably going to have to be a tip play for Tri-Valley. Throw it up in the middle, try to get a tip.
Smith going to inbound it. They
was
finally
tipped.
do try it, and then Hupp comes down with it, and that's going to be the end of the half. Meadowbrook 26, Tri-Valley 21. End this first half of this district final basketball game from Coshocton High School. Everything you want. Big crowd, loud crowd, intense play, good play, fan ejected. We've got it all.
We got it all, and I tell you what, no baskets here are easy. Everything you have to earn it.
We're going to take a break. You've been watching and listening to high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and ABC Sports.
Did you know an estimated 41% of people eligible for cancer screenings have delayed their appointments due to the pandemic? Southeastern Med is one of 10 hospitals to join with the American Cancer Society's Returning to Screening initiative. The goal is to increase the rates of screenings for all cancers, but especially the most common: breast, cervical, colorectal, and lung. To learn how to schedule your screening appointment, call 740-439-8000 or visit seormc.org.
Feeding the world takes the work of a farmer. Patrons Buckeye Mutual, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips our hat to those who help ensure that we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage farmers need to keep growing. So we're taking a moment to say thank you for planning our future. Trust in farming. Trust in Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Trust in tomorrow. Contact your Patrons Buckeye agent today at 638-3604. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
Need a little good news in your life? State Farm has new lower car insurance rates here in Ohio. So now you can get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Sarah Wickerham at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Sarah Wickerham is ready to serve you in Muskingum County. Call me today at 740-454-3276. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Spectrum Sales at 1927 East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge offers you the highest quality in metal roofing and post-frame construction building materials. They pride themselves on their ability to service their contractors in a timely manner as they welcome all the DIY who need a little guidance to help make their own project a success. They've been blessed to be part of the Guernsey County community for over 10 years and look forward to growing their business by offering new products for both commercial and residential customers. Spectrum Sales, your one-stop metal shop. Give them a call at 740-432-4484.
Simple Windows and Doors in Bynesville would like to wish the Meadowbrook basketball team good luck as they continue in the playoffs. With over 10 years of experience in the window and door business, Simple Windows and Doors has the know-how to ensure that their customers are getting the best products at the best price. They're passionate about creating a new type of customer experience that takes the headache out of home improvements. With a true lifetime warranty, you can rest assured knowing that the best products and pricing are being passed on to you. Give them a call today, 740-241-2988. Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit DeanOrtho.com for more info. Did you know an estimated 41% of people eligible for cancer screenings have delayed their appointments due to the pandemic? Southeastern Med is one of 10 hospitals to join with the American Cancer Society's Returning to Screening initiative. The goal is to increase the rates of screenings for all cancers, but especially the most common: breast, cervical, colorectal, and lung. To learn how to schedule your screening appointment, call 740-439-8000 or visit seormc.org. MVHC Urgent Care provides health care without the wait. Their locations offer extended hours and are fully equipped with x-ray and lab services. You do not have to be an MVHC patient to utilize the urgent care services. Visit one of their convenient locations in Cambridge, Coshocton, Malta, or Zanesville for all your urgent health care needs. Kick Extreme Desserts would like to wish the local basketball teams good luck as they continue in the playoffs. Kick Extreme Desserts is excited to bring new and extreme desserts to Cambridge, including extreme milkshakes, rolled ice cream, cotton candy ice cream burritos, and so much more. Located on Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. Be sure to check their Facebook page for their grand opening date and additions to their extreme dessert menu. Kick Extreme Desserts, opening soon in Cambridge.
Are you looking for a way to make a positive difference in a child's life? Hi, my name is Alicia Mallett, and I'm the Foster Care Program Coordinator for Guernsey County Children's Services. There are children right here in your community who need a temporary or permanent home through foster care or adoption. Are you ready to be that home for them? For more information on how to become a foster or adoptive parent, please call 740-439-5555. The children in our community are counting on you.
Do you really think that an insurance company who promises quotes in a few minutes has your best interest in mind? Do they really know you and what coverages you need? Hi, this is John Valentine with Valentine Insurance. We take time to learn about you and your insurance needs so you can feel comfortable that you're receiving the right coverages at the best possible prices. Find us on Facebook, stop by our office, or give us a call at 994-1776. Valentine Insurance, a partner you can depend on.
Halftime here at Coshocton High School. Meadowbrook Colts 26, Tri-Valley Scotties 21. An exciting East District Division II boys basketball tournament game. We had a little bit of everything there in the first half. A little scoring breakdown here I'll hit first. For Meadowbrook, Drew Webster with 2 points, Romeo Dorsey with 4, Jake Singleton with 11, but the big stat there, Jake also has 3 fouls. Josh Hupp with 8 points, all of those in the second quarter, just huge for Hupp. And then Dane Singleton, he had 1 free throw there he made with no time left on the clock in the first quarter. For Tri-Valley, Max Lyle, he's got 6. Jalen Goins Chandler has 5. Ty Smith with 2. Luke Lyle with 8. And that rounds out the scoring for Tri-Valley, 26-21. We'll give it over to here to my partner for a few more stats.
Okay, let's look at team shooting first of all. Meadowbrook, 10 of 23, shot 43%. Tri-Valley was 7 of 21. They shot just 33%. Tri-Valley had the edge in rebounding, 14-10. Tri-Valley had 3 offensive rebounds, Meadowbrook just 1. Meadowbrook turned it over 4 times. Tri-Valley turned it over 7 times. And from the free throw line, Meadowbrook was 3 of 4. Tri-Valley missed their first 2, but hit their next 6 for 6 of 8. So it's kind of, even stat sheet, pretty close game, Dave, and this should be an interesting second half.
Well, as you said, everything is earned in this basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody going to give you anything there, and it's, there's lots of contact, but it seems, you pointed out, I think the game's been well officiated because you want to let the kids play the basketball game.
Right.
There's been some contact that, has not been called, but, pretty much it's incidental. I mean, it just is. Sometimes, not everybody's going to agree with every call that takes place, that's for sure.
Right. And there's a lot of speed in this game, too. I mean, you see a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism, a lot of quickness, and it's just been really well played. And 2 well-coached teams. You can tell that right away, too.
Yes, and it's one of those. I've talked to Coach McLaughlin before, and I told him I think he does a really nice job coaching his team. He does some really nice things. They have some nice things they do on offense. And obviously, you get to this point, you get to the district final, you had to do something right.
And Coach Jarrett, who was the assistant coach for Scooter Tolsda the last several years. And by the way, Scooter Tolsda, coaching down at Union Local, the girls team now, won a wild one down at Logan, Ohio. They are heading to the state tournament. They beat Fairland by 2 points, and they were going to go to Dayton and play Thursday at noon against Cincinnati Purcell Marion,
which is a team that beat Sheridan this year. So that just tells you that they're going to have their hands full in that one. All right, I'm going to mention a few of our fine sponsors for tonight's broadcast here. Jet Auto, Doan Ford, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green, Abels, Spectrum One, Valentine Insurance, AVC Tech, Stoney's RV, Battery Depot, Allen Hunter State Farm, MVHC, and Simple Windows and Doors are just a few of the fine sponsors. Please make sure you patronize those people. They have taken a little financial hit here to support the basketball broadcast tonight, and we appreciate what they have done.
Good supporters of high school athletics, and so you find folks at home didn't have to make the trip up here, and you can watch it from your couch and have you a nice little cold drink and maybe pull up some popcorn and enjoy yourselves.
They had popcorn for sale here out in the lobby, and it smelled
delicious.
Unbelievable.
Coshocton, as many years I've been coming up here, always has the best smelling popcorn. Always.
I don't know how popcorn is not good smelling, but anyway.
It must be that hallway.
It's the hallway, it's the hill, it's everything there. So we appreciate everybody here at Coshocton. A lot of people met us, directed us where to go, doing a nice job hosting this. Not easy when you get this many volatile people in the gymnasium at the same time.
It's been a piece of cake.
All right, so second half here, getting ready to get started. Meadowbrook nursing a 5-point lead here, 26-21. And as you said, a little bit different than the last time they played. Tri-Valley pretty much controlled the whole basketball game. But boy, that was a couple months ago. Teams change, times change, and it's a tournament.
Yeah, Tri-Valley had a 14-point lead back on December 24th at halftime, or December 14th at halftime.
Tri-Valley with the first possession. They lob it into Neal. He goes up and he can't get it to go. Threw it right over Dorsey, and Neal couldn't convert on that 2-pointer inside.
I think Neal would like to have that one back.
I think so too. Singleton with the basketball now. Being guarded by Alex Williams. Singleton with a crossover to his left and gets it to Dorsey. Dorsey penetrates, long step. Covered a lot of ground with one step there. Webster with the basketball now to Singleton. Looks at Dorsey, now gets it to Webster. He penetrates, stops, jumps, 8-footer, good.
And that's what Webster can do for you. He can get to the middle and hit that mid-range jumper just like that.
Drew Webster now. That's his 4th point of the game. It's 28-21. Tri-Valley on the attack. Goins Chandler with the basketball. Neal going to screen for him. Goins Chandler on the dribble. He's got Dorsey on his hip. Dorsey tried not to foul him, but I think they're going to call Romeo for that foul.
That'll be his 3rd.
And that's going to be his 3rd foul.
We've mentioned this before in previous broadcasts. Dorsey's basically in his 2nd year of organized basketball.
Exactly.
So little things like that, how to not foul in a situation like that, may have not come to him yet.
Goins Chandler, the first one, off the back of the iron. And as I thought would happen, Dane Singleton now checks in for Dorsey. Just doesn't want Dorsey to pick up another foul here early in the quarter. Still 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Goins Chandler now his second free throw. Dribbles it, eyes the rim, lets it fly. That one's good. 28-22 now, Meadowbrook leads.
Scotties now 7 of 10 from the line, 70%. That's about the best math I can do when it's by tens.
Singleton gives it up to Webster, now to Hupp. Hupp crosses over in front of Ty Smith, gets inside, and a lot of contact again, but no call. And now there's going to be a call as they were going after the rebound. Eric Neal had his hands on it, and that's going to be on Josh Hupp.
Yeah, Hupp went in after the rebound, tried to get the held ball, probably just a little too ultra-aggressive there, and good call by the official.
It's one of those frustration ones, you know.
A little bit. He probably knew he took not a great shot, so
right.
then he tried to make up for it, and double whammy.
All right, Max Lyle. He just checked in for Neal. Tri-Valley now with the basketball. Lyle's got it. He was pretty active on the offensive end in the first half. Gets it to his brother. Penetration, and that's going to be a charge.
And that was an excellent job by Trayvon Mail. Jolly on the spot, beats him to the baseline.
And that's going to be Luke Lyle's third foul of the basketball game. So Luke Lyle in a little bit of foul trouble here as well.
They're going to keep Lyle in. And Lyle thought he was going to the bench.
He thought he was coming out, but the sub didn't get over to the table quickly enough.
Guess who for three?
Singleton pulls up off the front iron. Rebounded though and tripped. Alex Williams tripped Webster there, so that's going to be a foul on Alex Williams, his first of the ball game.
Excellent hustle play there by Drew Webster.
Drew Burkhart going to check into the game for the first time. He came in for Lyle. Burkhart, excellent athlete, had a great year as a quarterback for Tri-Valley. Hupp now swings it over to Mail. Singleton trying to get himself open off some screens. Webster's got it. Singleton off the screen again. Now Mail has it.
A lot
High
of cutters
screen for him.
A lot of cutters for the Colts.
Nice movement on offense. Now Webster's got it in the corner. Three's off the mark. Lyle's got the rebound here. He comes for Tri-Valley. Kicks it over to Burkhart. Burkhart scores into the ball game. Recipient of a nice pass from Max Lyle. 28-24, Meadowbrook by 4 here. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Webster with the basketball.
Colts have missed their last 3 shots, last 3 possessions.
Singleton penetrates, poked at it. It's poked away.
Oh, and they're going to get number 4 on Jake.
The ball got poked away from him, and then they called the charge on him, and that is his 4th foul. And that is a key point in this basketball game. 5:18 to go, 28-24. Jake Singleton's going to come out of the basketball game.
You know, I saw him lose the ball and get poked out, and I just thought it was going to go out of bounds. But he kept floating into the Tri-Valley defender. I didn't know if the official would call that or not.
I thought the ball was going to be called out of bounds.
I did too.
Lyle lets the 3 go. Off the mark. Eibel fights for it. He tips it over to Webster. Webster spins back around to Hupp. Hupp lets the 3 go. In and out. Singleton hustles down and gets that offensive board. Webster has it now. Over to Mail. Back to Hupp. Hupp gets it back to Eibel.
Somebody's going to have to step up for the Colts while Singleton takes a breather with 4 fouls.
You got it. Webster. Lots of experience out on the floor for Meadowbrook. That's a key for them.
Yeah, still 3 seniors still on the floor right now for the Colts and 2 juniors.
Mail over to Hupp. Hupp back to Mail. They're content running some clock here with Singleton over on the bench with 4 fouls.
And up 4.
Tri-Valley going to amp up the pressure a little bit here because they're not really being aggressive and going to the basket. And Webster lets it go, and now he kicks it to Ty Smith, and there's a foul. Ty Smith going in, gets fouled. And I'm not sure who they're calling that one on. I think it was Mail.
They're going to get Mail for his 3rd. So Meadowbrook's starting to get in a heap of foul trouble here. Coach Jarrett's going to call a 30-second. I'm sorry, he's going to call a full timeout.
All right, we'll take a quick break. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and ABC Sports.
I'm not buying Chick Doan Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at DoanFord.com.
Game reset here at Coshocton High School. 28-24, Meadowbrook leads with 4:07 to play. Probably the biggest news of the game right now. Jake Singleton, 4 fouls over on the Meadowbrook bench. Meadowbrook trying to figure out a way to hold on while Jake is over there on that bench. It's going to be tough, but
it is.
They've got some experienced players, so they're going to have to step up for him.
Yeah, Meadowbrook Singleton with those 4 fouls, and there's still a lot of ball game left to play. Still over half the third quarter left to play, and I believe 2 or 3 of Jake's fouls have been offensive fouls.
I want to say 3 of them have been. Ty Smith at the free throw line, and he makes the first one. 28-25 now. Meadowbrook's lead down to 3. Smith, couple dribbles, looks at the rim, and the second one's good as well. 28-26 now, Meadowbrook leads.
We haven't seen pressure till now. Now Tri-Valley's going to pick up full court, a little bit of full court pressure, the 3-quarter court.
Well, they're really going to try to pressure the basketball in the half court here because Meadowbrook hasn't been real aggressive in trying to get to the rim.
No, they have not.
Max Lyle harassing Webster. Webster penetrates.
And another offensive foul.
Going to call an offensive foul this time on Webster. That's his second foul.
I believe Meadowbrook has 3 turnovers in this quarter alone that are all offensive fouls.
Again, that's one of those fouls. It could go either way.
Yeah.
It could go either way because Lyle did have his hand on him. So, Goins Chandler with the basketball. Trying to direct traffic here and find a way to get a tie in this basketball game or maybe get ahead if they can hit a 3. Ty Smith between the leg dribble. He penetrates into the lane, kicks it out to Lyle. Lyle penetrates, freshman lefty up and off the rim. Drew Burkhart with a rebound now. Offensive rebound from Drew Burkhart. Fouled by Dane Singleton.
In the Colts' last 5 possessions, they've come up empty, either missed the shot or turned the ball over. Tri-Valley now the aggressor here in this third quarter.
Burkhart going to shoot 2 free throws here for Tri-Valley. And the first one off the back of the rim. 28-26. Dorsey going to come back in for Singleton. Foul trouble beginning to add up for Meadowbrook. Dorsey's got 3, Singleton's got 4, Mayle's got 3.
You have to ask yourself, when do you put Jake Singleton back in? Do you wait for the entire third quarter to end? It's just a tough thing to decide.
Burkhart's second free throw doesn't fall. Here comes Josh Hupp now, still 28-26. Meadowbrook with the lead. 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Kicks it into Dorsey. Dorsey up and under move. Bank shot, no good. Goins Chandler with a rebound. He's ahead in a hurry to Lyle. Lyle going to penetrate now. Spin move. Can't get to the rim. Through Burkhart's legs, but he picks it back up. That's going to get a timeout here from Coach McLaughlin. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. Boy, lots of action here. Fast and furious. 28-26 with 3 minutes exactly to go here in the third quarter. And as you said, now it's the waiting game. How long do you leave Jake Singleton out of the basketball game? And when he comes back in, do you sub him offense for defense?
Right, great point. And he is an excellent defender as well. But good point, Dave. You can almost sense the Tri-Valley smelling a little blood in the water while Singleton is out of the game. Coach McLaughlin on a little bit of a run here. It feels like they have gained some momentum here during this time, especially in this third quarter. So, you know, you got to basically tell Jake, hey, buddy, you got to go out here, do the best you can without fouling. Can't float no more because every time you floated tonight, they've called, and you ran into a defender, they've called the charge.
That's a key. I mean, if you want to shoot some threes, Jake, okay, go ahead, but let's not penetrate right now.
Yeah.
Nice inbounds play there. They get it to Neal. He hands it back to Ty Smith. He penetrates, and they call the block that time.
We're going to get Trayvon Mail.
And that's Mail's 4th foul.
So the Colts right now are in a bunch of foul trouble, and we still have 2:56 to go here in the third quarter.
Smith going to shoot 2 free throws again. He's been perfect from the line tonight. He's 4 for 4. Smith makes the first one.
I don't think he's hit the rim tonight. This will be the 16th free throw for Tri-Valley. Meadowbrook has only shot 4 on the night.
Smith got a second free throw here that could tie the basketball game. Couple dribbles, looks at the rim. Nice rotation on that one as well. It's 28 all here, 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Meadowbrook fans a little bit stunned right now. Over and back call. Ty Smith forced Josh Hupp into a situation where he stepped over, stepped back.
4th turnover in the quarter for Meadowbrook, and Meadowbrook has not made a shot since its first shot attempt in the third quarter.
Tri-Valley now with the basketball with a chance to take the lead in this basketball game. And it's been a while since that's been the case.
Yes.
Ty Smith now with the ball. He's going to try to take Webster on the dribble. Kicks it over to Goins Chandler. He lets a 3 go. Nothing doing but Max Lyle with the rebound. They're going to call a foul, and I think that's going to be on Dane Singleton. Yep, that is Dane Singleton.
And that's going to send the freshman Lyle to the line for 2.
And you could save yourself some trouble if you could just get the defensive rebound there. They wouldn't be fouling on that.
Exactly.
They got to come up with that rebound.
That's a good point, Dave.
Max Lyle with 2 free throws. Lefty lets the first one go, and it's good. Tri-Valley takes the lead, 29-28. 2:31 to go. Coach Jarrett looking up at the clock, and I know it's going through his mind. How long do I leave Singleton on the bench?
Coach Jarrett's got to be thinking this is the longest third quarter he's experienced.
And Lyle gets them both. Tri-Valley with a 30-28 lead with 2:29 to go. Webster brings it up the court. Now to Eibel. Eibel squares up. He gets it to Dane Singleton. Back to Josh Hupp. Screens for Hupp. Hupp with a crossover dribble. Stops at the free throw line. Back to Dorsey. Dorsey lets a 3-pointer go. Off the back iron. Nice hustle. Almost an offensive board from Singleton, but Tri-Valley gets it. Max Lyle, and that's got to be a charge. And it sure was.
Hupp took the charge.
Hupp took the charge.
Just the second turnover this quarter for Tri-Valley. Meadowbrook, 4 turnovers here in the third quarter.
That was an easy one. Max Lyle out of control there, and that's going to be his second foul. One of those where I think the freshman got just a little excited, and that was a pretty easy one.
Got that motor going a little too fast.
I would have said Ray Charles could have called that one, but you know. Meadowbrook trying to inbound it against pressure. Finally get it to Hupp, spins away from the defense. He's on the dribble. That's a block.
Yep. There was this game has come down to block or charge.
It's like a flop fest.
Yeah, everybody's going down.
Everybody's hitting the ground trying to draw a charge right now because
it's actually not been very pretty. Yeah, I haven't enjoyed this whatsoever this third quarter like this.
It's been pretty ugly. So, and Hupp can't get the first one to go.
Meadowbrook is shooting on their 6th free throw attempt here, attempted by Hupp.
That one's good. 30-29. Tri-Valley up 1 here with the basketball. 1:56 to play in the third quarter.
Meadowbrook's only scored 3 points here in the third quarter.
Alex Williams handles it out front to Neal. Trying to hand it to Ty Smith. Dorsey got in there but couldn't tip it away. Nice defense there from Webster. Alex Williams underneath. He flips it to Neal. Neal lays it up and in. Little reverse layup. Eric Neal's first basket of the game comes in the third quarter. Puts Tri-Valley up 3, 32-29.
Tri-Valley's biggest lead.
Penetrates, stops at the free throw line. Partially blocked by Ty Smith. Lyle flips it ahead to Smith. Smith thought about the 3. Kicks it to Lyle. He's going to let the 3 go. In and out. Romeo Dorsey corrals it for the Colts.
That would have set this place on fire for Tri-Valley.
Webster now with the basketball, brings it into the front court. Now to Hupp. Meadowbrook, less than a minute to go in the quarter. They need a bucket here. Eibel pressured by Williams. Eibel crossover. Can't get it. Almost a 5-second count. Now Webster's got it. He pulls up at the free throw line, off the front iron. Dorsey had the rebound and tried to get it to Dane Singleton, but Dane couldn't handle it. Ball goes out of bounds. Tri-Valley basketball now. 39.8 to go. Tri-Valley with a 3-point lead at 32-29.
Meadowbrook has missed their last 10 shot attempts.
They've only got one field goal here in the quarter, so.
Ice cold.
Goins Chandler penetrates to the rim. It lays it up, no good. Neal with a rebound. He lays it up, no good. Scramble for the basketball, and I think they're going to call that one on Jalen Goins Chandler.
That's exactly who they're going to get.
That was on him, and that's his first foul of the basketball game. Singleton going to come back in for some offense here with 28.4 to go.
Big standing ovation for Singleton entering the game from the Colt contingent.
And I think they had a conversation over there about not running over anybody.
Yes.
Singleton are going to bring it up here, 22 seconds.
Once again, Colts in a 2-for-1 situation. Will get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
If they can get a basket here, they could probably get back ahead in the beginning of the fourth quarter if they can get a basket to start the fourth quarter. Up now with the ball. He penetrates, 8 seconds, 7. Gets it to Dorsey. Dorsey lays it up and in, and is fouled by Neal.
Nice find by Josh Hupp. Better finish by Romeo Dorsey, and boy did the Colts need that shot in the arm.
Excellent pass, as you pointed out. Dorsey didn't have to do anything with it but turn and lay it up off the backboard and got fouled by Neal in the process.
And that's Neal's third foul.
Neal's third foul of the basketball game.
I believe everybody's in foul trouble. How many do you have tonight, Dave? I think you got 4 tonight.
Wait, I might have 4. I don't know. Dorsey trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play here.
3.3, plenty of time for Tri-Valley to get a good look.
Dorsey up and in. Tri-Valley 32, Meadowbrook 32. Lyle lets it go from half, and it's off. Tie basketball game with 1 quarter left to play for the district championship. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on ABC Sports.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit DeanOrtho.com for more info. MVHC Urgent Care provides health care without the wait. Their locations offer extended hours and are fully equipped with x-ray and lab services. You do not have to be an MVHC patient to utilize the urgent care services. Visit one of their convenient locations in Cambridge, Coshocton, Malta, or Zanesville for all your urgent health care needs.
Spectrum Sales at 1927 East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge offers you the highest quality in metal roofing and post-frame construction building materials. They pride themselves on their ability to service their contractors in a timely manner as they welcome all the DIY who need a little guidance to help make their own project a success. They've been blessed to be part of the Guernsey County community for over 10 years and look forward to growing their business by offering new products for both commercial and residential customers. Spectrum Sales, your one-stop metal shop. Give them a call at 740-432-4484.
Fourth quarter, Meadowbrook, Tri-Valley, both MBL teams. Both have already played each other this year. We have seen just about everything you would expect in this game.
What more could you ask for tonight, Dave?
And there is a turnover to start the quarter. Alex Williams, he going to lay it up and in. Williams with a basket there, and that's his first 2 of the game, and that gives Tri-Valley a 34-32 lead.
Tri-Valley pressure defense really starting to hinder the Colts.
Singleton with the ball in his hands now. Wanted the 3, couldn't get it off. Mail looking at Dorsey down low, battling with Eric Neal. Dorsey wants the basketball, squares up against Neal, penetrates, spins, shots up, couldn't get it. Singleton fighting for it. Nice try to save it inbounds, but he couldn't get it done. Nice hustle. Tri-Valley with the lead and the basketball here.
Tri-Valley with a pretty big advantage on the boards tonight against the Colts.
Jalen Goins Chandler now with the ball. looks at Max Lyle. He's posting up. He waves Eric Neal out of the way. He's got Singleton on him. You're going to take him to the hole because Singleton's got 4 fouls. Max Lyle scores.
Smart coaching there by Tom McLaughlin. Post up Singleton. Singleton can't do much down there with 4 fouls.
Exactly. That's why I think they might go offense-defense with him. Singleton between the legs. Vela, spin move. Kicks it to Trayvon Mail in the corner. 3's off the rim. Drew Webster, he got fouled by Max Lyle. He hit the floor pretty hard down there.
He went hard, and nice sportsmanship there by the 2 Tri-Valley players, making sure that Drew Webster is okay.
I think that was on Lyle. That's his 3rd foul. 36-32. Meadowbrook going to have the ball out of bounds. We got a wet floor situation, and I know Coach Jarrett is good at taking care of those situations, as we saw the other night.
Yeah, the 3-minute floor exposition by Coach Jarrett, but looked like they just got a quick cleanup this time.
All right, Webster with a 1-and-1 here. First shot, in and out. Doesn't get the bonus. 36-32 now. Both teams in the bonus. It'll be double bonus here for both teams before this one's over.
The way this game's going, Dave, don't you feel like a 6 or 7 point lead, if it were to get to that point, would feel like it was like a 12, 15 point lead?
It would, the way this has been going. Lyle in the corner. He penetrates. Hupp cuts him off. Forces the shot up and banks it in. Lyle, another basket. He's got 12 now for Tri-Valley, and that 6-point lead just got there. They're going to call a timeout and talk about it. Let's keep it right here for a minute, Coach, and we'll talk about this.
Well, Tri-Valley's they've shot 3 times in this 4th quarter, and they've made all 3. Meadowbrook, on the other hand, they've made 2 of their last 17 free field goals. They made their first one in the start the 3rd quarter, and their last one, Dorsey did, and that's it. They've just been struggle bus from here on out. In fact, they've only scored 6 points since halftime.
And they got in a situation there when Singleton went out of the game where they were not very aggressive. It was like they were trying to just run clock.
Play keep away.
Hey, let's run some clock while Singleton's on the bench, and they just weren't very aggressive. And a good team like Tri-Valley, they picked up their defensive intensity because, hey, if they're not going to try to beat me to the basket, I'm going to pressure them even farther out on the floor and try to come up with that steal or that turnover, which they have been doing. So Tri-Valley needs some scoring. Jake's still in the basketball game.
But he's not as aggressive as we've seen him.
And he can't be because he's got 4 fouls.
So that's been the 2 main stories. Jake in foul trouble, Jake Singleton in foul trouble, and Tri-Valley extending their pressure on defense.
Meadowbrook desperately in need of a basket here, down by 6 with 6:10 to go. Hupp has it. They run a screen for Singleton. Dorsey had his hand up. Singleton comes up with a basketball. 3-pointer when Meadowbrook needs it. Jake Singleton with the 3.
That's the most open look he's going to get all night.
38-35 now, Tri-Valley. Lyle posting up Singleton. Singleton goes back out to Lyle. He's going to come on the dribble now. Lyle deep from 3. Gets it. Max Lyle leading Tri-Valley now. And there's that net you were talking about.
Yeah, the old net, the long net that gets stuck on a swish. Kind of gives the other team the opportunity to set up a press if they'd like.
Max Lyle now with 15 for Tri-Valley as they get up by 6. Webster looked at Dorsey inside. Now Dorsey trying to screen for Webster. Back to Dorsey. He throws up a 3, and it's good. I don't think Romeo Dorsey's the one they want shooting a 3-pointer.
That's his 2nd attempt tonight. He's 1 for 2, though.
But he hits it. 41-38 now, Tri-Valley.
Looked comfortable.
He did. He squared up and let it go. Webster now on Goins Chandler. Lyle, he's feeling it.
They're going to get Dorsey. Did not get around the screen properly. They're set by Eric Neal, so Dorsey's going to have 4.
He's got 4 fouls.
And we still got a lot of ball game left here.
5:08 to go. Is Coach Jarrett going to leave Dorsey in, or is he going to bring in Dane Singleton? That's been his substitution.
Well, Dorsey's been most of his offense here in that 2nd half.
Yep, Dorsey's going to stay in the basketball game here. They're down 3. Eric Neal. First free throw, up and in.
Coming up is the free throw number 20 for Tri-Valley.
Neal, second free throw. And he gets it. Tri-Valley up by 5 now, 43-38.
Tri-Valley 15 of 20 from the line right now.
Singleton with the basketball. Gets it to Mail. Mail's got nobody on him, so he shoots a 3, and it's good.
All of a sudden, we got a shootout.
Couldn't make a 3. Now both teams, everyone seems to be getting them. Trayvon Mail, he hits the 3. Ty Smith penetrates. He gets a 2 off the backboard. Nice move to the basket from Ty Smith.
Meadowbrook's got to get stops.
Shot, Webster back up and in. Drew Webster, big hoop now, 45-43.
This thing just turned into a shootout.
Smith to the basket again, and he gets 2 more. Ty Smith, we've had more baskets in the last minute than we did for a quarter.
6 straight possessions Tri-Valley scored.
Singleton penetrates, gets a little bump, and he knocks it down anyway. Jake Singleton with the 2.
You get 2 points. You get 2 points. Everybody
gets 2 points. 47-45. Just over 4 minutes to play. Dorsey almost comes up with a steal there. Neal with the basketball. Now back to Smith. He scored the last 4 for Tri-Valley. He's going to try to take Mail to the basket again. He pulls up and he gets it again. Ty Smith taking over in a basketball game. Full timeout here from Tri-Valley. We'll take a quick break. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and ABC Sports.
The Battery Depot is a local battery and multi-purpose shop in Cambridge. They carry or rebuild a wide selection of batteries such as interstate automotive, industrial, marine, gas, and electric golf cart batteries, rechargeable, household, and everyday batteries. When they say no job is too big or too small, well, they mean it. At Battery Depot, they won't shy away from any job ranging from golf cart repair and customization, trailer wiring, fleet vehicle customization, including power inverters and custom generator racks. They stock batteries for everything ranging from dozers and semis to watches and key fobs. Located on Campbell Avenue in Cambridge, 740-432-2000.
Game reset here at Coshocton High School. Tri-Valley leads this one 49-45. 3:52 to play in the basketball game. We just had an offensive explosion breakout here in the last couple of minutes. Teams struggling to score. Now all of a sudden everybody's
Tri-Valley, in fact, Tri-Valley's had 7 possessions in the fourth quarter. They made 7 baskets. They're 100% in the fourth quarter of putting the ball in the basket.
Pretty good offensive efficiency here, but then all of a sudden Meadowbrook has found some answers too to keep it close here. 49-44, and it's Meadowbrook basketball.
And you just wonder, is Meadowbrook not as aggressive defensively because of the foul situation?
Singleton flips it over to Mail. Webster has it now over to Hupp. Singleton's got it. Pulls that three-pointer. You got it, Jake Singleton. Step back 3, look like James Harden. It's 49-48. Tri-Valley by 1. Ty Smith trying to get to the rim again. Webster does a nice job cutting him off that time. Now it's Luke Lyle. He penetrates into the lane left. He lets it go, and it's good.
Tri-Valley scores again. 8 straight possessions with a basket.
Luke Lyle puts him back up 3. It's 51-48 with 3:12 to go. You got to think if Singleton gets his hands on it again, it's going up. Surveys the scene. Alex Williams is on him. They're going to call a foul on Drew Burkhart down there. He's got his hands on Dorsey.
1-1.
Dorsey going to go to the free throw line now.
Now, the interesting thing there is you have all this action going on, then you get that ticky-tack call away from the ball. We're like, where did that come from?
Right. 1-1 here for Romeo Dorsey.
Dorsey made his last free throw to make the conventional three-point play at the end of the third quarter.
All right, a couple dribbles for Dorsey. He eyes the rim. That one's good.
Romeo continues to shoot the ball and improve his shooting throughout the season.
51-49. Dorsey now with the second free throw. Lets it fly. Nice rotation on Romeo Dorsey's shot. 51-50 now, Tri-Valley. 3 minutes to go in the basketball game. Meadowbrook needs a stop. They haven't had one this quarter. Webster on Ty Smith. Eric Neal with the basketball. They're trying to get it back to Smith. He's been the man. He's going to dribble into the lane. He goes to the rim. Can't get the lefty scoop to go. Meadowbrook got their stop. Here comes Singleton. He looks ahead to Dorsey. Dorsey's going to lay it in. 2 points for Meadowbrook. They take the lead.
Colts have scored on their last 4 possessions to take the lead.
52-51. Posting up Singleton now. He's got the 4 fouls. Dorsey trying to help him. Max Lyle takes him to the rim, though. Can't do anything when you got 4 fouls. Singleton now with the basketball. Meadowbrook trailing by 1. Pulls up on a 3. Off the back iron. Hits the support. 2:12 to go.
That's the second time we've seen the basket support get hit tonight and dead ball to the defense.
Tri-Valley with the basketball. Here comes Goins Chandler. Head of steam. They stop him. Hupp switches off to Max Lyle. He lets that righty go. Can't get it. Neal with the rebound. Kicks it out to Goins Chandler, but Coach McLaughlin calls a timeout as they lead this basketball game 53-52 with 2:01 to play in this district final. We have had a 4th quarter to remember in this basketball game.
Wow, I mean, and there's only been 5 missed shots in this in 6 minutes. Tons of offense.
It was 32 all at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Right.
32 all. It is now 53-52.
Tri-Valley scores 21, Meadowbrook scores 20. And lots of threes, lots of layups, lots of transition baskets. People's making free throws.
It is loud, understandably, by both cheering sections in this one. And just when you thought we talked about that 6-point lead feeling like a 12-point lead, all of a sudden Meadowbrook found a way to scrape back into it and actually retook the lead.
Yeah, the complexion of the game's changed completely in the last couple minutes.
So now Tri-Valley going to inbound it. They're leading this one 53-52 with 2:01. Singleton stays in the basketball game. Ty Smith going to inbound it for the Scotties. He gets it to Lyle. Webster guarding Ty Smith. Ty Smith is taking over here for Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley going to spread the floor, try to create some space.
Next foul by the Colts, Tri-Valley will be shooting 2, double bonus.
Webster does a nice job cutting Ty Smith off. Smith trying to beat him, get in that space. He penetrates, kicks it to Lyle. Lyle penetrates, lets it go righty, and it's good. 55-52, Tri-Valley.
Not easy shots being made.
Not an easy shot. Singleton kicks it back over to, and Ty Smith steals it. Smith going to go lay it in, and he's got it. Ty Smith with the layup. He gives him a 57-52 lead with 1:20 to play. That's a 30-second timeout from Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook now with 1:20 to go, down 5. They need a basket and they need a stop.
Yeah, they're going to need a basket bad, 2 or 3 here, but just not a couple good sequences of events there for the Colts. Tri-Valley playing on raw emotion. You know, Meadowbrook's playing pretty well defensively. Tri-Valley's just making shots, and their offense has just been really good in this 4th quarter.
Each team with 1 timeout left in this one. We got 1:20 to play. Tri-Valley with 57-52 lead. They've scored 25 points in the 4th quarter. They only had 32 at the end of the 3rd quarter. So, I mean, it has been an offensive explosion.
Absolutely.
In this 4th quarter. The intensity and kids making plays on both teams. It's just been a great basketball game. Great atmosphere here at Coshocton.
I'll take things that I didn't expect for 200, Alex. Especially this scoring barrage in the 4th quarter.
Singleton brings it up. He's looking for a basket to draw the Colts a little bit closer here. Clock down to 1:10. They're denying Singleton the basketball. Josh Hupp finds Dorsey. Try to draw a foul from Dorsey, but he lays it in. Big 2 points there for Romeo Dorsey. 57-54.
Dorsey's keeping the Colts in it.
If they don't get a steal here, they're going to have to foul. Dorsey going to come and trap. Oh, and that was a little bit late on the call. I thought they had the ball knocked away.
It probably was a foul, but the call was late. Coach Sherritt's got to be careful he doesn't get teed up here.
He just got one.
He did get one.
I think so. The trail official, I believe, called a technical foul because he was out on the floor.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you, he's probably not real happy with the way his District 2 Player of the Year's last game was called tonight either.
Yeah. Goins Chandler going to shoot 2 free throws here.
They must not have called a technical.
They didn't call a technical. I think they gave him a warning is what it was. Because I never did see the T symbol, so I think they gave him a warning, which that's
probably a smart move by the official.
That's good officiating, really. You don't want to call that in this stage of the game. So Goins Chandler now with the second free throw. And he gets that one. 59-54 with 51 seconds left. Webster got the basketball. He's going to bring it up. Alex Williams not letting Singleton catch it.
Alex Williams doing a great job on Singleton.
Singleton's got it now, though. Spin move from Singleton between his legs. Can't get a shot off. Now Hupp's got it. Somebody's going to have to take over here. Timeout. That's going to be the last one for Meadowbrook. That's going to be a full timeout, but we'll keep it here.
And
that's a 30-second timeout.
That's just fantastic man-to-man defense all over the court by the Tri-Valley Scotties on that last possession.
Great defense from Tri-Valley. They played just a super possession there. Alex Williams just not letting Trey I said Trey at the end.
First time you did it.
Jake Singleton just not letting him get the basketball. And then once he did get it, he didn't let him get a shot off. I mean, he was doing everything he could. He was between the legs, spin move, all those things that he couldn't get a shot off. So just excellent defense from Tri-Valley when they needed it most. It's 59-54. We've got 33.8 seconds to go.
Meadowbrook's got to get a decent look here, within the next 5 to 10 seconds with 33 seconds left to play. And then once that shot goes in the air, Colts are also going to have to go Katie bar the door for the offensive rebound.
All right, Meadowbrook now with the basketball. Webster trying to get a shot for Hupp. Hupp pulls up, three-pointer. It's blocked by Smith. Dorsey gets the rebound. He lays it in. They're going to have to foul if they want to stop the clock. Ball's inbounded at Alex Williams and fouled by Josh Hupp. Probably a good move. Josh Hupp seems to be the only Meadowbrook Colt that's not in foul trouble.
Just his second.
That's his second.
And this is going to send the senior Alex Williams to the line shooting 2.
Alex has got 2 points tonight. That doesn't sound like much, but he's done a great job defensively tonight for Tri-Valley.
Tri-Valley taking everybody out of the lane.
Williams first one off the back iron.
Now they're going to
16.5 seconds. Tri-Valley leads it 59-56. This is a big free throw right here.
Makes it a 2-possession game.
Second free throw.
No
off
good.
The back iron, no good. Singleton's got the basketball. 10 seconds. Singleton going to have to do something where they're going to screen for him. He lets the three go from the top of the circle, off the back iron and out.
They got to get it out.
Offensive rebound. Eibel lets it go. Three-pointer! Tie basketball game.
What a basket by Easton Eibel. Knocks down to 3. His first shot attempt on the night.
Wow. Unbelievable finish.
You said it. I was trying to say the same thing. I have no words to express that.
Easton Eibel played a few minutes tonight. He did a nice job over at Indian Valley the other night.
Shot one shot and made it over there.
And then his first and only shot attempt of regulation is a three-pointer that ties the basketball game. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Both free throws were missed, and that had to happen. And then Eibel hits the game-tying 3. We've got bonus basketball here at Coshocton tonight, 59-59. What a high school basketball game we are seeing tonight. I'm going to watch the replay tomorrow.
How about this? Guess what the score was in the fourth quarter? 27-27. Wow, a lot of points being scored here in that fourth quarter.
I mean, teams were tied at 32. They both score 27 points in the fourth quarter, almost equaling their output for the entire game.
Now, we got 4 minutes left, Dave, and everybody's in foul trouble.
Everybody's in foul trouble.
Everybody's in foul trouble.
So now we're gonna jump it up again here. Meadowbrook still gonna go to the same basket you were here at the end. Dorsey and Eric Neal We're going to jump it up here to start this overtime. 4 minutes of overtime in high school basketball. Romeo Dorsey, Eric Neal. Dorsey tips it back to Singleton. He's got it in his hands. I know that's where he wanted it to start this overtime. Dorsey sets a screen for Singleton. He penetrates, gets knocked away from Goins Chandler.
What a hustle play.
Hustle play. That's got to be a foul.
Yeah, they have to call that foul on Smith.
Yeah.
Now that's still going to be 1-1 though, because that's only the 9th team foul on Tri-Valley.
Yep.
That's going to send Webster to the line.
How has Ty Smith played this entire game, and that's his first foul?
I just noticed that. Everybody else has 4.
Everybody else has got a bunch, and Ty has none. Webster free throw, back iron. Dorsey grabs that rebound though, kicks it out to Singleton. 3-pointer on the way. It's good.
Wow.
Jake Singleton with the 3. Meadowbrook up 62-59.
What a huge rebound, and then fined by Romeo Dorsey, playing a game of his life tonight.
Jalen Goins Chandler, high screen. They're trying to take Singleton to the rim. Luke Lyle with Eibel on him. Tries to tip it away. Goins Chandler gets to the rim, lays it up, no good. Eric Neal over the back, definitely.
And we got bodies flying everywhere due to hustle plays.
The kid's just putting out 110% right here.
Dorsey's going to go line now and shoot 2.
That's Eric Neal's 4th foul.
Dorsey with 5 huge rebounds on the night.
Romeo this is one of the best games I've seen Dorsey play. This
without a doubt, all
offensively,
around.
Rebounding, he's just
knocking down threes.
He's got 2 free throws now. He eyes the rim. He lets it go, and that one's good. Romeo's a 50% free throw shooter on the year.
Yep.
He's found a way here in tournament time to improve himself. 63-59, Meadowbrook leads with 3:19 to play in the ball game.
Tri-Valley has 2 timeouts, Meadowbrook has 1.
And the second one is good. Dorsey hits them both. Meadowbrook now by 5, 64-59. Ty Smith now with a basketball for Tri-Valley. He tries to penetrate, he gets into the lane. Can't get his shot off. Blocked by Webster. Dorsey grabs the rebound, and he's fouled. Great defense from Webster. Drew Webster put up a wall right there.
He did.
And did not let Ty Smith get his shot off.
Webster did a fantastic job of not going for the pump fake, and then his verticality was straight up to block Ty Smith's shot, and Dorsey comes up with that rebound. He's on a roll at the free throw line right now. He's going to go for 2 more shots. Colts lead by 5.
Ty Smith actually initiated the contact there. He kind of lowered his shoulder a little bit, but no call on that. But nice job from Webster holding his ground. And that first one off the back of the iron for Romeo Dorsey. It remains 64-59. 3:06 to play here in this overtime.
Aaron Frew checks in for the Scotties.
Dorsey going to get his second free throw here. All shots are two attempts the rest of the way in this one. Dorsey gets the second one to go. Meadowbrook now by 6, 65-59. Meadowbrook trying to get a stop. Tri-Valley now needs to get some momentum back. They had all the momentum and then just lost it. Max Lyle, he's had a great basketball game for Tri-Valley. He penetrates. Hupp tries to distract him, and he does. Dorsey with the rebound. He gets it to Jake Singleton. Singleton's fouled, and that's...
Is that going to be...
That's Luke Lyle.
Is that his 5th?
And that's his 4th.
That's his 4th,
That's his 4th.
Now Singleton, as we well know, shoots up near 90% from the line. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Singleton now with 2 free throws, and that's going to be a timeout for Tri-Valley. We'll keep it right here. Don't want to leave the atmosphere of this overtime right now.
I tell you, Dave, for an entire quarter, Tri-Valley just gained momentum and completely had the momentum. And there was a point in the game I just thought, this one's over. You know, we might as well just pack our stuff up and go, but Colts come back, regain the momentum, and now I feel like they're in full control now, but there's just too much time left to tell what's going to happen in this game.
Again, I'm going to mention these sponsors really quick. Jet Auto, Doan Ford, West 40 Auto, WB Green, Abels, Spectrum One, Southeastern Med, Valentine Insurance, AVC Tech, Stoney's, Battery Depot, Allen Hunter State Farm, NVHC, Simple Windows and Doors, Beth A. Glass, all sponsors of tonight's basketball game. And what a basketball game it has been. I'm looking forward to watching the replay of this one.
Oh, this has been fantastic.
I might scroll ahead to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the first 3 quarters was a slugfest, like a Donnybrook, watching 2 Army and Navy in the option football style. Then we come out with 2 gunslingers teams in the fourth quarter, and it's just been fantastic. And the fans, a lot of them still watched that most of the last few minutes on their feet.
Oh, and Coach Jarrett is going to be back in his floor cleaning mode.
And you go back to when we thought Coach Jarrett got teed up, that probably would have ended it.
That would have ended it, yep.
And he did not get teed up. Just a warning from the officials.
Singleton now with 2 free throws. He eyes the rim. First one up and in.
Just a reminder, too, overtime in boys basketball is now 4 minutes, no longer 3 minutes. So a lot of time left.
23 now for Singleton.
Averaging just about 26-27.
Second one up and in. 67-59. Meadowbrook by 8. 2:41 to go. Lyle penetrates, kicks it back to the other Lyle for the 3. No good. Singleton with a rebound. Singleton being careful with the basketball. He gets it into the front court now, where he wants to have it, I'm sure. Drew Webster back to Singleton. Finds Eibel to Dorsey. Goes to the rim. Doesn't get fouled and misses the layup. Here comes Goins Chandler. Singleton can't do much. He's back there on D because he has 4, but that's Ty Smith with the rebound. He gets the offensive board, lays it back in for Tri-Valley. 67-61. Meadowbrook leads, 1:57 to go. Hop drives to the lane. He stopped. Kick back out, Eibel intercepted it from Singleton, but Singleton now with the ball.
I tell you, there's just all kind of bodies chasing the ball.
There is lots of contact out there, and there's going to be a foul. And that's Max Lyle. Max Lyle's 4th foul.
And if you're Meadowbrook, you can't draw it up any better there. You wasted some time, took care of the ball, and they fouled your best free throw shooter.
Jake Singleton now at the free throw line shooting 2. Meadowbrook 67. Tri-Valley 61. Singleton, first free throw. It's good.
Meadowbrook has knocked down. This is their 19th free throw attempt coming up. Tri-Valley at 24 free throw attempts.
Singleton, second free throw. That one's good. 69-61. Meadowbrook leads. 1:39 to go. Ty Smith penetrates. Webster does a nice job. Makes him alter the shot, and he missed it. Dorsey grabs the rebound, and he is fouled by Max Lyle, and Lyle has just fouled out of the basketball game. That's his 5th foul.
And that's Dorsey's 10th rebound on the night.
Max Lyle, a freshman in the district final, just scored 19 points tonight.
19 points, and you know he was aggressive because he just fouled out. I mean, what a man for a freshman. I am ultra impressed with that young man.
And looked confident all night long.
Yes, he
doing
has.
it. Great game from Max Lyle.
Can you imagine him playing against 8th graders last year? Think about that.
Dorsey now going to shoot 2 free throws. First one up, and that's short.
8-point lead, 1:32 left.
69-61. Dorsey going to get the second one here. Taking his time. Couple dribbles, eyes the rim, lets it fly. Off the front of the rim as well. 69-61. Here comes Tri-Valley, trailing by 8. Lyle penetrates. He gets fouled by Eibel. Luke Lyle going to shoot 2 free throws now.
Eibel, the man that hit the shot heard round Coshocton tonight, as he knocked down the 3 to send this thing to overtime.
I think the crowd, the noise went all the way back to Byesville, as a matter of fact. So Lyle misses that first free throw, though. 69-61, the score remains.
Tri-Valley's missed their last 3 free throw attempts.
Lyle with the second free throw. The lefty lets it go. Rims in and out, but Frew gets the rebound. He can't get it to go. Singleton with the rebound. And he got fouled. Lyle missed both free throws. Frew came up with the offensive board.
Had a decent look.
He had a good look at it. He couldn't get it to go. Singleton going to shoot 2 more free throws.
Ends up in Jake Singleton's hands.
And that is Luke Lyle's 5th foul. He has just fouled out of the game.
So Meadowbrook was the team in early foul trouble, and now Tri-Valley is the team later in the game. They're in deep foul trouble now and losing players.
All right, Jake Singleton at the line shooting 2. Just the guy you want at the free throw line if you're Meadowbrook. And that first free throw is good for Singleton.
So 9-point lead is 3 possessions for Tri-Valley. If Singleton's able to make this free throw, it goes to a 4-possession game with 1:20.
Singleton's second one up and good. Perfect from the line. Singleton, as advertised, player of the year. Goins Chandler got a good look at a 3 off the back iron. Dorsey going up for it, can't get it. Frew's got the rebound though, and he lays it in. Frew, nice aggressive offensive rebound. That's his first 2 of the basketball game. He's drawn Tri-Valley within 8. It is 71-63. There is 1:09 to play in this basketball game. And what we're looking at here, I'm most definitely sure is, hey, Tri-Valley is coming up with a way to pressure the basketball in the backcourt. And
keep the ball away from Jake Singleton.
Keep the ball away from Jake Singleton. I mean, and
they may fully double team Jake Singleton just so he doesn't get, the inbounds pass, because it's automatic, especially late in the game with him. You
don't have to guard the guy that's taking the ball out of bounds. So you can put 2 on somebody. You outnumbered them. So if they put 2 people and they guard, they put 2 on Jake so he can't get it, somebody else is going to probably have to get the basketball.
Yeah, and this Meadowbrook crowd's getting loud now. The student section is leading the cheers.
If Tri-Valley, if Meadowbrook gets the basketball inbounds, you're looking at a situation where if they can't get a steal off that first pass or a 10-second count, they're not going to wait for a 10-second count. They're going to foul.
Right. And I think we got a long way to go here. I think they're going to continue to foul.
I think you're right. Singleton gets himself open. Now throws it to head to Hupp, and they're going to foul Hupp. Hupp's got 9 points on the night. He had 8 in the second quarter. He is 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight, and he's going to shoot 2 right here with Meadowbrook ahead 71-63.
Hupp a little better than a 50% free throw shooter on the season.
Eyes the rim. First one's up and good. 72-63 now.
That 9-10-point lead's a big difference. It's a difference between a 3-possession game and a 4-possession game.
Hupp second one, in and out. 72-63. Tri-Valley pushes up quickly. Smith bobbled it a little bit. Pulls up for 3. That's short. Dorsey grabs the rebound, gets it out to Singleton, but he got fouled before he could get it to Singleton. So Romeo Dorsey going to go to the free throw line.
Dorsey with his 11th rebound on the night. Has his double-double.
Aaron Frew with his second foul. His third foul. Dorsey, 2 free throws again. Romeo's been at the free throw line a lot tonight.
He has more than anybody tonight.
First one up and good for Dorsey. 73-63. Meadowbrook, with 55 seconds to go in the basketball game, has now established a 10-point lead.
Colts knocking on the door of knocking off the number 1 and 2 seeds in a 4-day span.
Dorsey, second free throw. That's good. 2 free throws for Dorsey. It's 74-63. Goins Chandler pulls up from deep off the backboard. Alex Williams with an offensive rebound. Ty Smith, he penetrates, gets it up off the glass, not good. Scrap for the rebound. Singleton's got it, and that's who you want to have it. And they foul him.
And they fouled him really good that time.
But Singleton, I don't think he cares.
No. Kind of give a good smile there, big smile. One would think with the 11-point lead and the best free throw shooter.
39 seconds to play in this one. Meadowbrook 74. Tri-Valley 63. Singleton makes the first one. 75-63. If you'd have told me somebody was going to get to 75 in this game, I would have thought you were crazy.
I would have too.
Singleton with the second free throw, and that one's good. Singleton now 8 straight free throws in overtime. 76-63, 39.9 to go. Goins Chandler gets to the rim. Short. Fight for the rebound. Get it out to Ty Smith. He lets the three go, and it's good. Tri-Valley still hanging in there. Ty Smith with a big three-pointer. And they foul Singleton again. They got it into him quickly. Yeah. Alex Williams had to foul him. Singleton, I know he's just got a smile on his face because he likes shooting free throws.
Yeah, these are free points for him.
Those are the only unguarded shots in the game. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
We said you had to earn them. Well, I guess he's earned them. He's uncontested on the free throw. And now that's another free throw for Singleton. That's 9 straight in the overtime.
There was a time where Tri-Valley had way more free throws than Meadowbrook. Now Meadowbrook has 31. Tri-Valley has 24.
Singleton with a second free throw, up and good. 78-66, 25 seconds to go. It looks like Meadowbrook is going to secure a trip to the Convo in Athens. Ty Smith lays it in. Ty Smith still fighting. Inbounded to Hupp. Now Singleton's got it. He lost it. Spins out of it. I think they're going to just hold it now. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Meadowbrook, Division II East District champions. They defeat Tri-Valley 78-68 in an unbelievable high school basketball game. A three-pointer at the end of regulation forces overtime. Meadowbrook then finds a way in overtime. They win it 78-68.
Unbelievable.
We need to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and wrap things up here from Coshocton High School. You've been watching and listening to high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and ABC Sports.
Spectrum Sales at 1927 East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge offers you the highest quality in metal roofing and post-frame construction building materials. They pride themselves on their ability to service their contractors in a timely manner as they welcome all the DIY who need a little guidance to help make their own project a success. They've been blessed to be part of the Guernsey County community for over 10 years and look forward to growing their business by offering new products for both commercial and residential customers. Spectrum Sales, your one-stop metal shop. Give them a call at 740-432-4484.
We continue our Ask the Expert conversation with Shannon Christie, sales member with Abel's Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Refrigeration. Shannon, how do people know what heating and cooling system is the right one to buy?
At Abel's, we install several makes and models, so it all depends on your budget and the degree of comfort you want. Also, you should consider your return on the investment. If you plan on being in your home for at least 10 years, I suggest you spend more on a higher-end system.
Abel's Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Refrigeration. One company, one goal, your comfort. Visit them at abelsinc.com.
Some things in life are just automatic. Like me, State Farm agent Alan Hunter, offering great neighbor service plus surprisingly great rates on auto insurance. If you were to contact us right now, you'd find you could have some of those surprisingly great rates and good neighbor service right away, as in automatically. Give me or my staff, Austin, Minley, Lori, or Kelly, a call today. 740-439-5385. We think you'll be automatically happy you did.
How can you select from insurance companies offering you lizards or ducks? When it comes to protection for your home and auto, you want a company that provides quality insurance products and personalized, fair, friendly claims service. WB Green Insurance represents Westfield Insurance. Their reputation is based on sharing knowledge and building trust. Westfield has been around the neighborhood over 150 years. WB Green Insurance welcomes the opportunity to quote your home, car, and business insurance. Don't be fooled by lizards and ducks. Call 439-1329.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Back at Coshocton High School, where we have just watched the Meadowbrook Colts somehow come up with a 78-68 win to capture the district championship here at Coshocton High School. Just an unbelievable high school basketball game. Everything you'd want to see. A big crowd tonight, active student sections, lots of people yelling and carrying on in the entire basketball game. Just an amazing atmosphere for a high school game. Thanks to the people here at Coshocton for hosting and putting up with all these folks tonight.
Wow, it was huge game, Dave. A lot going on here. Why don't we get to some scoring?
We'll
here?
do that here. I'll run down the scoring that I have. If you catch me if I'm wrong on something, I might have lost one or two.
You're the math teacher here. Let's go.
All right, for Tri-Valley, had Max Lyle with 19. Jalen Goins Chandler, he had 8. Drew Burkhart with 2. Ty Smith with 21. Alex Williams with 2. Aaron Frew with 2. Luke Lyle with 10. And Eric Neal with 4 rounded out the scoring for Tri-Valley, and they had a total of 68. For the victorious Meadowbrook Colts, had Drew Webster with 8. Romeo Dorsey with 23 big points. Jake Singleton with 32. Josh Hupp with 10. Trayvon Mail with 3. Dane Singleton with 1. And I saved the most important one for the end. Easton Eibel had 3. But it was the most important 3 of the night as he hit that one with 1 second on the clock.
One of the most important threes in Meadowbrook basketball history.
Easton Eibel will now be, he'll be forever remembered
in Meadowbrook folklore.
In Meadowbrook, he will be talked about for a long time. A lot of people will have claimed to have been here and seen that one. So,
and that's the only shot he took on the night.
That's the only shot he took. I'll give you got some stats over there too.
Sure. I have a very interesting stat here at the end here, but Meadowbrook was 23 of 51 for 45%. They shot, Tri-Valley shot the ball 21 of 69 for just 30%. Rebounding, Meadowbrook had 29 rebounds, 7 of those were offensive, and Tri-Valley had 27 rebounds, 7 of those offensive. So Meadowbrook ended up out-rebounding Tri-Valley. Turnovers weren't as bad as we thought it was going to be, but Meadowbrook just with 10 turnovers in an overtime game. Tri-Valley with 9 turnovers in an overtime game. Free throw shooting, Meadowbrook shot it pretty good again this week, 23 of 31 from the line, and Tri-Valley was 17 of 25 from the line. Now here's the statistic of the night. Meadowbrook had 32 points entering the fourth quarter. 32 points. They ended up with 78 points. So Meadowbrook scored 46 points in 12 minutes. the 8-minute fourth quarter and the 4-minute overtime. So Meadowbrook with a 46-point outburst in the last 12 minutes.
Unbelievable, and just the way that the momentum all of a sudden just changed, and the 2 occurrences that had to happen, the 2 free throws that were missed down here. Tri-Valley had a 3-point lead, 2 free throws are missed, and then somehow Easton Eibel gets
Singleton gets a look. It gets rebounded, and I can't remember by what Meadowbrook player, but Eibel standing on the wing, the right wing, knocks it down as time expires, and we go to overtime. And ever since then, Meadowbrook controlled the rest of the night.
Yes, they did. And for Eibel, that big situation, he really didn't have time to think about it because it came out to him. He's got to shoot it. So he really didn't have time to think about it. So congratulations to him on hitting such a big shot. I know he got 3 points on the night, but that was a huge 3. Huge 3.
And Meadowbrook now, I mean, they've been in the district so many times, or a regional, I should say. They've been district champions. I want to say this is I think 4 in a row, but maybe 5 out of the last 6 years, they're heading to Athens, well, except for the COVID year, where they did beat Tri-Valley 2 years ago, but they were the district champs that night when they beat Tri-Valley that night. So what an accomplishment by this Meadowbrook program. And not to take anything away from Tri-Valley, they played hard. You know, they just come up short again, and you get back to Meadowbrook again, losing at Tri-Valley in December by 14 points, and now avenging that loss with a 10-point overtime victory in overtime.
Well, they're going to play Heath in Athens.
And I'm hearing good things about Heath.
Yes.
And especially if they beat Columbus Beechcroft.
Solid basketball team. They've had a nice run here in the last 2-3 seasons where they've just won a bunch of basketball games. I'm going to take a minute here and mention all of our fine sponsors once again. Jet Auto, Doan Ford, West 40, WB Green, Abels, Spectrum Services, Southeastern Med, Patrons Buckeye Mutual, Valentine Insurance, AVC Tech, Stoney's, Battery Depot, Allen Hunter State Farm, MVHC, Simple Windows and Doors, and Beth A Glass. Thank you to all those sponsors, and just a fantastic game tonight. Can't say enough about the way the teams played. Both teams just got after it all night long. Two teams that are familiar with each other.
Very familiar.
Lots of good sportsmanship that took place between the two teams. You know, you're battling your heart out there, but
it was physical.
They still respected each other, and pretty clean basketball game in terms of that. So hats off to both teams. What a fine basketball game to watch. Meadowbrook advancing now to the regional tournament where, you know, you got 4 teams down there. There's Waverly is down there. Heath is going to play Meadowbrook. The other game, I don't know the outcome tonight. Sheridan or McLean is going to be the other team that'll be there. So one of those 4 teams will be advancing to the Final Four then in Columbus. I think that's going to wrap everything up for us tonight. Meadowbrook gone through the little trophy presentation down there, and they got the ladders out. They're going to get to cut down the nets, so congratulations to Meadowbrook.
One more thing I'd like to mention. We will be down there. We're going to be down there for this 6 o'clock game at the Convocation Center.
You and I, big guy, we're going to be there.
And Adam Green will be there.
Adam Green, our main man.
Our producer.
In the video tonight. Brett, Adam, Christian, all these guys.
Ray back at the station.
Ray helping us out tonight from the station. We had, they were a little directionally challenged tonight getting here.
Yeah, but I thought that they knew that there was maybe some flooding on some of these back roads, but that's okay. We got everything under control.
We had everything under control.
Yep.
So thanks to everyone here, and then Ray back at the studio. What a great night. Meadowbrook, your district champions, 78. Tri-Valley, 63. You have been listening and watching high school basketball on 97.7 WILE and AVC Sports.
Marketing or website development, our specialized team can customize a marketing plan catered to your business. Hi, my name is Sarah Irvin.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Doan Ford, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Cooling, Southeastern Med, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Valentine Insurance, Beth A Glass CPA, Alan Hunter State Farm, Muskingum Valley Health Centers, Guernsey County Children's Services, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Spectrum Sales, Simple Windows and Doors, Sarah Wickerham State Farm, KIK Extreme Desserts, Dean Orthodontics, and the Battery Depot. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.